Hello. Hello. Yeah, so quick update. I am at the end of day 2 in Germany. I am now in Cologne, Germany. I just arrived here maybe about a half an hour ago. I took a 5-hour train ride from Berlin to Cologne, and it wasn't bad. The only thing I didn't like about the train ride, it was a lot of stops, first of all. They must have probably stopped between the ride. They probably must have made at least 7 or 8 stops in between. So it was a lot of stops, but pretty much the train is very precise and on time and very reliable. You don't ever have to worry about running late. And if you are running late to get to the train, you will miss it because these trains run on a very consistent schedule. But yeah, and the other thing I didn't like about the train was they didn't turn off the lights. Like, I'm used to like taking, buses and like long distance travel in buses or trains. Like, I'm used to the lights being dimmed, and they didn't do that, so I wasn't feeling that too much. But other than that, the train ride was fine. What else? Oh, so something terrible, and it's my fault. I can't blame anybody but me. But right now, I'm sitting in a hotel. And why might you add? Because of my last minute procrastinating nature, I landed in a hotel outside of Center City. So there's like this big festival carnival weekend in Cologne, and I'm out in the boonies in a hotel that I'm paying like $100 for. And it's my fault because I waited till the last minute to book the hostel, and I couldn't find any hostels because it's a holiday weekend or a festive weekend here in the city. So all of the hostels are booked out, especially for tonight. So I couldn't find any availability. So that pretty much sucks. And I would have loved to gone out tonight and just walk around the city, but I can't do that. Well, I can, but it's gonna cost me if I do. Just to get here from the train station, I paid €22.50 to get here to my hotel. And the train station is in Center City. So if I take a taxi, I don't think there's any buses that run around here because it's in the middle of nowhere. But if I was to take a taxi from here to Center City, it would cost me another $20. And then to come back here tonight will cost me another $20. So yeah, no money. Not that I don't have it, but that's a lot of money to spend just to like hang out, So tomorrow I have a hostel in Center City, and so I'll be there tomorrow, and then I'm going to Petite Prince nightclub. They're gonna have like a roots reggae show, so I'm really looking forward to that. And I have to recap you on Berlin and tell you everything that transpired because I didn't get to make a video because I came in really late last night from the club, and I was in a hostel, so I couldn't, make a video in my hostel room. Plus I was, I was intoxicated because I had a few drinks, and I just couldn't. But I have to fill you in on that. So my battery's about to die. I'm gonna charge up my laptop. Okay, maybe I could do it in like 2 minutes. Okay, so I wanted to go to Club Bohannon last night, but Club Bohannon was closed. I guess whoever was supposed to perform at the club canceled. So my dorm mate and I, Yuko from Japan, she and I went to another club in Alexanderplatz. Don't remember the name of the club, but I will definitely look it up. Cause I was off, and I have really bad short-term memory span, so I don't remember the name of the club, but it was in Alexanderplatz, and we had fun. We met two American guys, and this one dude, the one American dude, literally, like, he came over, started talking, and then he started speaking English, and then I was like, "Hi, how you doing?" You know, I was talking back to him. He was like, "What? He was like, "You're American?" I was like, "Yeah." So he grabs my face, and then he lays one right on my mouth. That had never happened to me. He was like, "I love you," and then he kissed me on my mouth. I'm just like, oh my God. This man really kissed me on my mouth. I was not expecting him to kiss me on my mouth. And then his friend, I kind of grabbed his friend's booty. Yeah, the white guy kissed me on the mouth, and the black guy, I grabbed his butt because he had a nice, a nice booty going on. But yeah, that was the club of, I'm not finished talking about that. But I was pissed off about Club Bohannon because I was really looking forward to going to Club Bohannon. In my only night in Berlin, I was pissed, but we had fun. Okay. So I hope to have a ball in Cologne tomorrow night, because tonight it's too much for me to pay like more than $50 just to hang out in the center city. It's too much money. It's not like I don't have it, but that's too much, y'all. That's way too much. But anyway, I am loving Germany. The people, I must say, the people are not as friendly as I thought they would be. I don't know if it's because it's the weather outside. I'm gonna associate it with the being cold outside, because when it's cold outside, usually people are cold inside and very standoffish. Maybe my experience here in Cologne would be a little bit different. But as for Berlin, I mean, I smile at people and people kind of just look at me like, what are you smiling about? I thought smiles were universal. I thought if you smile at someone, they'll smile back at you, but not necessarily. But hey, that's my experience. I still love Germany. I still love Berlin. I did a free walking tour today in the freezing ass cold of Berlin. I toured the city. I went to a few monuments, a Jewish monument that they have in Berlin, which is like literally a few feet away from Hitler's bunker where he committed suicide and died in. They put this memorial, and I have video footage of that, me walking through it in the city. I also went to the different places, went to the Berlin Wall, learned about how the Berlin Wall accidentally was knocked down, and different stuff. Walked around the city. It was freezing cold. Oh my God. I'm going to do another video to recap my Berlin experience. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video here and go to charge my laptop. Deuces! Ciao!